Have you ever walked into the grocery store or the dollar store with the intentions of only buying one or two items and walk out with a whole bag full, maybe two or three bagfuls of items? I've done that many times, and it's so easy to justify it. But this is something that we needed anyway. I just didn't have it on the list because I forgot to put it on the list, or I didn't realize we really needed it until I saw it. So, therefore, I have decided to do an August challenge. I'm not going to buy anything unless I really need it, unless I'm totally out of whatever it is that I'm coming in for, or almost out. I don't have to be totally out. As far as food goes, I have a bag of potatoes. I have lots of dried beans and peas. I have lots of canned goods. So the only thing that I really need to buy as far as food goes is fresh produce. As far as essentials, I have enough soap to last several months. I might need to buy toothpaste, but I don't think so. So, as far as essentials go, I probably won't need to buy any essentials. As far as journals and papers and pens, I have two containers full of journals and papers, and I have a drawer full of pens. Some of them are left over from when my kids were still in school, believe it or not. So, no new journals or papers or pens for me in August. And I'm not going to go over all of my categories, but those are just some examples. And I'm not going to track my spending. I'm only going to buy only what is necessities. The exceptions to these necessities are if a family member wants to go out to eat, then we'll go. Or if a friend asks me to go out to lunch with her, I'll go. The chances of that happening is very low. And if the ice cream truck comes around, I'm going to buy my grandkids some ice cream. Also, I have a list of books that I will eventually buy. So I don't know if I'll buy them in August or after August. So I don't know if that will be an exception to the necessities or not. Another exception is birthdays. Birthdays in this family will be celebrated. So I am not good with challenges. I have to make it fun. I have to make it a game. I do already have my August budget made out, which was pretty easy because I did the same budget for 3 months. And then in September, I'll get to do a new budget. But I had something come up in July, so I had to cut the percentages off of all my categories for August to recoup for the loss. So August will be a challenge, but it'll be a fun challenge. And that is the challenge that I'm going to do for August. And when I was pulling out a journal to write my notes on so that I'd have paper, the journal that I coincidentally pulled out had a Bible verse on the front. John 1:16. I don't know which version they were using, but it said, "From the fullness of his grace we have all received one blessing after another." So I looked it up in other translations and they all basically said the same thing. That was appropriate for this message that I'm sending. So even though I plan to not buy anything in August unless it is a necessity, I have received one blessing after another. A house full of food, a house full of journals, pens, paper, a house full of clothes and books, and a lot of other things. I also have a gratitude list full of blessings. a wonderful family and friends. So, therefore, with all these blessings, this August challenge should be a breeze.